A surgery and procedure so specialized that a Peoria family had to fly to Ohio to receive the treatment. Now, 4 years after swallowing a button battery from a remote, Emmett Rauch is making miraculous strides, surprising doctors in the best way possible. This family is so special to me. I've been able to follow their fight for normalcy over the past couple of years, and they continue to celebrate some special milestones in this little boy's battle to get his life back.
Can you say I breathe out of my mouth and nose?
You're loud. Do you like it?
Awkward, yes. Awkward, yes.
For the first time since swallowing a button battery 4 years ago, preventing Emmett from speaking, eating, or breathing, today, Emmett can breathe through. To us, it's second nature, but to a 5-year-old boy who has endured more than 50 surgeries in 4 years, repairing and reconstructing his esophagus, his throat, a breath is major.
And my big thing is he'll be able to go to kindergarten next year and not have a trach.
Show me what your trach looks like. Carla and Emmett, fresh off 5 weeks in Cincinnati, where Emmett's trachea was reconstructed.
So they took cartilage from in between his right rib cage and went in endoscopically and put in a cartilage graft in between his vocal cords.
This specialized procedure went so well, Emmett is almost a new boy.
He has more energy than I've ever seen him have in his life.
His trach is now capped and will be removed years earlier than doctors first thought.
Which they are scheduling for the middle of December. I think it's still a shock to both my husband and I, but we are so excited.
And the excitement continues. Emmett just turned 5 last week, and for the first time in his entire life, happy birthday to you. He got to blow out his own birthday candles.
He just has the drive to want to be a little boy and want to fight hard.
It's just the best, and Emmett's fight continues. And you might be wondering about his voice. Well, the battery that he swallowed also paralyzed his vocal cords, and he may be on a feeding tube for the rest of his life. Doctors don't know yet, but Carla says that is so minimal compared to everything else that they have been through that if that's the worst of it, they're going to take it. And something really amazing, because I asked Carla, everyone always asks her, how do you guys afford this? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
More than 50 surgeries. She said she's had so many people step in to help. And just one example here, Night Transportation has paid for her family to fly back and forth from Cincinnati. These are people that she doesn't even know, but they stepped in. They said, we want your receipts and we want to pay you. Other organizations like Hope Kids, Mother's Grace, all have stepped up. And Carla has actually been part of a national movement to make people aware of button batteries and how dangerous they are. She has some very exciting things in the works we're not allowed to talk about, but we can soon, about just trying to inform people about how dangerous this is.
I have a question. I don't even know if you can answer it. They say it was a cartilage from the rib that to make the esophagus. Will that grow with him as he grows?
Supposedly.
Supposedly that will grow. Now again, I might...
That's how miraculous the body is. Is that with this one last surgery, the one major one, this was where they had to reconstruct the esophagus, and they also had to go back and reconstruct the trachea. And after this, if everything goes well, because they have another checkup in just a little bit, he should be able to just grow with everything that's going on. It is remarkable what they can do to help this guy.
I always love her advice. I remember talking to her once, and she said, when you have a remote, those button batteries are in all of the remotes and all sorts of things around your house. Get one, you think the back is on tight, take it and just wing it across the room, because you know what? That's what kids do with things. And if it pops out, you know you have a problem on your hands. I love that advice, Carla. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Awesome.
I use it in my house now. I throw things across the room all the time.
It's the sweetest.
All right, Emma, great story.